Throughout the semester, students write research papers and essays for their classes. Making sure essays are organized and have all the correct punctuation and grammar can be a daunting task for some students. The Writing Center helps students become better writers.
We have the PUG is one of our big ones for students getting ready to take the PUG exam or who just need more assistance with their punctuation, usage, and grammar. We also have the creative writing workshop for students who want to learn more about creative writing. We offer style guide workshops like MLA, APA in Chicago, and we offer some shop talks through the Graduate College as well.
Write Time is a workshop held Mondays from noon to 2:30 in the afternoons and on Thursdays from 2 to 4:30. It is designed for students to practice their writing. Students can meet with a tutor for a one-on-one session and receive feedback.
I like to come to Writing Time because lots of times I just don't know how to organize my thoughts when I'm writing. It doesn't come easy, so I just come here and I show them what I have, and then they kind of help me figure out what to do. And since finals are coming up, it just makes it way easier. It's more organized, and everybody's here to work on writing, so it works.
In addition to Write Time, the Writing Center offers a variety of other workshops. Some of the workshops include creative writing and PUG review. The Writing Center is located on the ground floor of the Academic Service Building north across from the Den.
We set a writing schedule for the week, look at trying to set aside 15 minutes a day for writing because research shows that you get more accomplished that way than trying to set aside a whole day. So we try to break down the process and make it a lot more manageable.
With finals right around the corner, don't wait until the last minute to come to the Writing Center. Go to the Writing Center's website for more information. For Bobcat Update, I'm Dylan Anguiano.
Are you tired of being alone? Do you need some companionship in your life? Do you find yourself throwing tennis balls alone in the park? Well then come on down to the San Marcos Regional Animal Shelter today, where their friendly staff is ready to show you the variety of animals just waiting for a place to call home. There are plenty of animals ready for adoption, cats, and even man's best friend. They have large dogs, and even dogs that will fit in your pocket. You can also spend some time getting to know the animals. Once you're done getting the finishing touches for your new pet, you can show them their new home and give them a big ol' hug. Remember, these animals don't just need you need these animals. To see all of the animals available for adoption, visit the San Marcos Regional Animal Shelter at 705 River Road.
As tuition costs continue to soar, students are utilizing other methods to fund their education without the help of financial aid. In the 2016 College Board's Annual Trends in Higher Education report, data maintain that although tuition costs continue to ascend, students are borrowing less money now than they were 5 years ago. Students and parents borrowed nearly $60 billion in federal loans for the 2015 to 2016 school year, down from a peak of $76.8 million in 2010. Some Texas State students have divided their costs between loans and award money to lessen their school debt. SeekingArrangement.com, a dating website founded in 2006 to connect young, attractive babies, primarily college-age women, with sugar daddies, typically older men who lavish their dates with expensive gifts and money allowances, reports that 1.9 million university students nationwide registered with the sugar baby profile. In a 2016 survey for SeekingArrangement.com, out of the top 20 schools with registered sugar babies, 3 Texas universities made the list. University of Houston ranked number 12 with 104 new registrants. Texas State University ranked 6th with 138 new registrants, and the University of Texas ranked 3rd with 163 new registrants.
Diverse extracurriculars help eliminate the dreaded freshman 15. More like freshman 15K. Sugar Baby University, where beautiful, ambitious people graduate debt-free.
My name's Sarah Thibodeau. This is my second year here. I'm actually a junior. I moved from a different school. I work full-time and I go to school full-time, and I thought that working a full-time job was going to be enough to pay for tuition and rent, and I was completely mistaken. Tuition is so expensive. It's taken more than that, but I don't have time to get a second job because, like I said, I work full-time and I go to school full-time.
Over the past 5 years, Texas State has jumped to a near 20% increase in tuition. As stated in the Student Business Services Tuition Archives, resident undergraduate students taking 15 credit hours this fall paid a total of $5,109 in tuition and fees, as compared to $4,116 in the fall 2011.
One of my friends actually introduced me to this guy, and he was willing to essentially trade his time for money. So I hang out with him, I just talk to him, and the more time I spend with him, the more money I get. And there's other ways about getting money and stuff, but most of them are either illegal or dangerous, and I wasn't about that because school is so important to me. I didn't want to do anything illegal to jeopardize my school or education, so I just have to hang out with this guy and talk to him a couple hours a day, and the more time I spend with him, the more money I get, and he understands that, this is important to me because schooling is important to me, so he's willing to help me out, so it works for everybody.
Are you in college now?
I grew up with nothing. If I were with a guy my age, he would use me for sex, right? So why not use older guys? You can buy me stuff. I'm only gonna look like this for so long, so.
Well, I know that some people, like they'll either sell drugs or they'll sell their own belongings. I've heard people giving blood, but I'm scared of needles, so I can't do that.
This is a phenomenon that is happening, and different websites have made it a lot easier. And so this is a way for us to make life a little bit easier. Some of them were working 3 jobs and found that by being a sugar baby and negotiating the terms of their relationship, they were able to afford college and actually spend more time studying to do what they ultimately want to do.
So it just seemed like the best option for me was a sugar daddy. It's easy, it's safe. I already knew the guy. I wasn't aware that he was a sugar daddy until this happened. But it seems like the safest option for me because, I know him. It's only one person that I'm going through every time. So.
And Seeking Arrangement isn't the only website available to students trying to find a possible sugar daddy. This is just one of many social media sites accessible for students looking for an alternative method to pay for college. Whether or not you agree with this lucrative method, there's possibly a sugar baby in your classroom, or perhaps you might even know one. We're not advocating students to go try this. Rather, we're bringing to light an emerging trend that is helping students pay for high tuition costs.
Bowlers are getting ready to compete in Hunger Strike to raise funds for the Hays County Food Bank. Hunger Strike is an annual bowling tournament to help with the operating costs of the food bank. To participate, teams of 5 will gather at Sunset Bowling Lanes this Friday at 1 p.m. to have fun and help those in need. First and second place winners will receive a trophy and bragging rights, but more importantly, they will be helping the less fortunate.